reason why I decided to do Averys Kitchen was because when I was, I think it was, what was it, 24 or 25, I discovered, or no, actually, around there, I discovered that I was type 2 diabetic. For me, it was extremely terrifying. I was scared, really, because to me, it was like finding out that I have cancer, you know, and knowing, my God, now I have this illness. What am I going to do? You know, I could die from this, you know, and I didn't want to die. You know, I didn't want to have diabetes. I didn't want to have to take shots, no medication of any sort, prick my finger. I figured that would hurt, you know. You get used to the pricking, but, you know. Honestly, I mean, diabetes scared me to the end. I just felt like my life was cursed. I truly did, you know, and I would go around and I was so jealous of everybody else because they didn't have diabetes, or at least I didn't think they have diabetes. And I'd say, man, you know, and I felt like I was the only one. Honestly, I really felt like I was the only one. Why me? Why do I have diabetes? Well, honestly, clearly it was because I was overweight, 242 pounds, lost a lot of weight. All my other friends, God, they don't have diabetes. Why me? Why am I the only friend that has diabetes? Why am I the only one out of everybody that I know in my group that has diabetes? You know, and we'd go to different places, and I'd be like, you guys are so lucky, man. You can eat burgers and fries and whatever you want to eat. And I gotta, and it's like, I can't eat any of that stuff. And it was just like, to me, I felt that they were lucky, you know. But I told myself, I'm going to reverse this. I'm going to fight this. I'm going to lose weight because I want to. I want to look good. I'm going to reverse my diabetes because I don't want diabetes anymore. I don't want it to get worse. I don't want, you know, any scary things happening to me, you know. Losing my leg, losing my eyes, losing, you know, heart attacks, strokes, anything. Lots of stuff is related to diabetes, you know. And one of the things I found out, the scariest thing that I found out the most was a lot of people don't know that they're diabetic. But there's a lot of people out there in this world that don't know that they're diabetic, continuing to eat the way they eat, not exercising, and they have diabetes. And it takes something like passing out, blacking out, or whatever, or something happening to where you do have to go to the doctors, and then they find out you're diabetic. One of my someone I used to know, he was so bad with his diabetes. Well, you didn't even know he had diabetes for a while. One day he blacked out. His girlfriend was looking for him, couldn't find him for a few days. Found him in a hospital, and he's taking insulin shots because his type 2 diabetes was so far out of control. He was eating horribly. We'd go to restaurants and he'd be eating, just with him alone and his girlfriend, the bill would come up to like $50, you know. Yeah, restaurant food is really good. I love restaurant food. I loved restaurant food, not anymore. I mean, I like it now. I crave it, so sometimes I still go, but I try to moderate it. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. I mess up too. You know, but for the most part, what diabetes has taught me is how to moderate. What also diabetes has taught me was how to calculate your sugars and your carbohydrates. And so in my cooking shows, and then also what diabetes taught me was what to do to maintain it and how to keep it under control. if you take a look at if you take a look at my picture from a long time ago, my face was huge, man. I looked like a balloon, man. I'll tell you. I looked at some old pictures of me in front of my uncle's car, a new car that he has, and I had this big huge stomach. I was like, God, and my face was so huge. It was just like, my God, I can't believe I let myself go like this. I used to be so skinny, you know, and then so diabetes taught me a lot of things. To monitor how much you eat. To monitor the amount of sugars and carbohydrates you have in your food. To exercise on a daily basis, or at least what the doctor had told me was a few days out of the week. You can do 3 or 4 days out of the week, 45 minutes here or there, but you have to be active. As long as you're maintaining activity, you know, as long as you're being active, you're going to be doing fine, you know. So these are the things that I want to show you guys in my cooking shows, and I'm really looking forward to you guys watching Averys Kitchen, and I'll see you soon.